Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving deep into the story of a true American classic, the United States $quarter-dollar coin Vermont 1791 to 2001 p. This isn't just a beautiful piece of metal, it's a coin that holds deep historical meaning, eye-catching design, and the potential to be worth far more than its face value. In fact, if you find the right one, this Vermont quarter could be your gateway to a $50,000 treasure. Issued in 2001 as part of the legendary 50-state quarters program, the Vermont quarter celebrates the Green Mountain State with pride and natural elegance. The reverse of the coin features two sugar maple trees being tapped for sap, with a man collecting it in the foreground. In the distance stands Camel's Hump Mountain, one of Vermont's most iconic peaks. The image perfectly captures the rural beauty and rich maple syrup tradition of the state. And while millions of these quarters were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, only a few rare examples hold the secret of incredible value, all hidden in plain sight through unique minting errors and ultra-high condition. Let's explore the errors and varieties that make this coin so special. One of the most desirable and talked about errors on the Vermont quarter is the double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck more than once with slight misalignment, creating a doubled appearance in areas like the tree branches, the mountain ridge, or even the inscriptions such as United States of America and Vermont. These subtle details might not be obvious at first glance, but once spotted under magnification, they immediately set the coin apart as extraordinary and rare. Collectors are also on the lookout for the off-center strike error, where the coin's design is visibly shifted to one side, often leaving a blank crescent along the rim. If the date and mint mark remain visible, this kind of error is in very high demand, especially among those who specialize in striking mistakes. An off-center Vermont quarter with clear detail and no heavy wear becomes a centerpiece in any error collection. Another fascinating and valuable error is the struck-through error, when debris like grease, fiber, or metal shavings interfere during minting. This can result in missing details on the trees, distorted sap buckets, or uneven mountain lines. Every struck-through coin is unique, and when found on a Vermont quarter in mint state, it can skyrocket in value and become a collector's prize. In addition, pay attention to die chips and die cracks, which are raised bumps or fine lines on the coin caused by damaged dies. These may show up in the tree trunks, around the lettering, or at the edge of the mountain. While they might seem small, the more dramatic and noticeable the chip or crack, the more interesting the coin becomes to error hunters. Of course, the condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. A Vermont quarter with an error is good, but a Vermont quarter with a rare error and in mint state condition, graded MS 65 or higher, is where the serious money comes in. Coins preserved with no scratches, sharp details, and full luster are extremely desirable. Many collectors are now searching through their old rolls and collections, hoping to spot one of these rare Vermont beauties in pristine shape. The demand for the Vermont quarter, especially the Philadelphia Mint with rare errors, has been rising steadily. Enthusiasts have seen these coins appear in online auctions and coin expos, fetching prices far beyond expectations. Some collectors are even paying premium prices just for the chance to own one with strong die features or verified doubling. The excitement around this coin continues to grow, as more collectors recognize how underrated and unique it really is. So, how can you find one? Start by checking any 2001 p Vermont quarter you have. Look closely with a magnifier or coin loupe. Examine the edges of the letters, the sap lines, the mountain, and the intricate branches for signs of doubling, shifting, or texture loss. Every little detail matters, and the tiniest difference could mean a life-changing discovery. And now, here's the big surprise that keeps collectors buzzing. One Vermont 1791 to 2001 p quarter, found with a stunning double die error and preserved in immaculate condition, was recently valued at a jaw-dropping $50,000. That's right, $50,000 for a single quarter that most people would spend without thinking twice. This is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. knowing that even the most ordinary-looking coin could hold an extraordinary story. If you found a Vermont quarter that looks different, or you're curious about what you have, don't hesitate to comment below. Share your discoveries, post your questions, or tell us about your collection. The community here is filled with collectors who love helping each other spot rare coins and learn new things. Keep your eyes sharp, your quarters safe, and always remember, your $50,000 Vermont treasure might be just one coin flip away. Second rare coin, we're talking about the United States $quarter coin Indiana 1816 to 2002 p, a coin filled with history, stunning design, and rare features that make it one of the most sought-after gems in the collector's world today. This special quarter was released in 2002 as part of the famous 50-state quarters program. It commemorates the state of Indiana, which joined the Union in 1816. What makes the Indiana quarter instantly stand out is its dynamic and unique design. The reverse side features an image of a race car, symbolic of the legendary Indianapolis 500, and a background outline of the state with a star marking Indiana's capital, Indianapolis. Above the car, you'll see 19 stars, representing Indiana as the 19th state to enter the Union. This coin perfectly captures speed, tradition, and state pride, making it a stunning piece of American numismatic art. But what truly makes this coin valuable, and potentially worth a fortune, are the rare mint errors that have surfaced in select Indiana 2002 p quarters. These errors aren't just minor quirks, they are rare, highly collectible flaws that can increase a coin's value tremendously. And they're turning what many people think is an ordinary quarter into an exciting discovery worth thousands. Let's talk about the double die error, one of the most prized features in modern coins. Some Indiana quarters have been discovered with doubling on the words Indiana, 1816, and even on the race car details and stars. When you see this doubling under magnification, it's clear as day, and extremely valuable. These double die errors happen during the minting process when the die shifts slightly between strikes, creating a doubled image that's easy to spot with a good eye and the right tools. Another highly sought-after error is the off-center strike. This error causes the design to appear off balance, with a portion of the coin blank or the image shifted to one side. If you find an Indiana quarter with an off-center error and the date and mint mark are still visible, you could be holding a collector's dream in your hand. Then there's the rare struck-through error, where foreign materials like grease or fibers interfere during minting, causing sections of the coin's design to appear blurry, missing, or oddly textured. On the Indiana quarter, this could affect parts of the race car or the state outline, creating an eye-catching anomaly that makes collectors rush to add it to their shelves. We can't forget about die chips and die cracks, small raised areas or lines caused by damage or fatigue in the minting die. These imperfections often appear on the race car or stars, and while they might seem small to the untrained, collectors see them as signs of uniqueness and value. Every die crack is different, which means every error coin is a one-of-a-kind find. Now, let's talk about condition. Even the rarest error won't bring top dollar if the coin is worn, scratched, or damaged. That's why coins graded MS 65 or higher are the real superstars. These coins have never seen circulation, retaining their original shine, sharpness, and full detail. If you have a rare Indiana quarter in mint state, it becomes a high-value piece, especially when paired with a known minting error. Collectors around the country have been hunting for these Indiana state quarters with growing excitement. At auctions, online marketplaces, and collector shows, these coins, especially error varieties from the Philadelphia Mint, are gaining serious momentum. Enthusiasts are realizing that these quarters are more than just everyday change, they are hidden treasures, and the Indiana quarter is becoming one of the shining stars of the entire state quarters collection. So, what can you do today? It's time to start searching through your spare change, coin rolls, and old collections. Look at every 2002 p Indiana quarter you can find. Use a magnifying glass to scan the details. Check for doubled letters, misalignments, odd textures, and anything that looks out of the ordinary. That one small detail could mean the difference between a regular coin and a life-changing discovery. And now for the most exciting part, one Indiana quarter from 2002, found with a rare double die error and graded in top mint state condition, was valued at an amazing $40,000. Yes, that's $40,000 for a single coin, a tiny piece of metal that carries not only the pride of a state but also the potential to transform your pocket change into a collector's jackpot. Have you found an Indiana quarter that looks a little different? Do you think you might have an error coin in your collection? Share it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories, answer your questions, and help you on your coin collecting journey. Our community is filled with fellow treasure hunters who know exactly what to look for. Keep searching, stay curious, and remember, your $40,000 coin might be just one Indiana quarter away. Third expensive coin, I'm talking about the United States $quarter coin Gettysburg 2011D, a modern collectible that's gaining incredible attention in the world of numismatics. Released in 2011 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the Gettysburg Quarter commemorates Gettysburg National Military Park in Pennsylvania, one of the most important historical sites in the United States. The reverse of this remarkable coin features a dramatic and powerful image, the 72nd Pennsylvania Infantry Monument, standing tall on the battlefield where one of the Civil War's most defining moments took place. The level of detail on this coin is absolutely stunning, from the soldier's raised arm holding a rifle to the realistic texture of the monument base. It's a piece of art and history combined in one tiny masterpiece. But what turns this Gettysburg quarter into a treasure isn't just its design or story, it's the rare and collectible errors that have been found on some of the 2011D mint examples. These rare minting mistakes are what make certain quarters rise far above the rest in value and desirability. And collectors everywhere are on the hunt for these hidden gems. One of the most sought-after varieties is the double die error. This rare error occurs when the coin design is struck more than once, with slight misalignment. In some Gettysburg quarters, you can spot doubling in the inscription such as Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, or even in the fine lines of the monument itself. These double details make the coin instantly recognizable to trained collectors, and instantly valuable to the right buyer. Another rare and exciting error to look for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is misaligned during minting, resulting in the design being shifted to one side. Some coins show part of the design cut off or the rim unevenly thick. When these errors appear clearly and the date and mint mark are still visible, collectors jump at the chance to add them to their collection, but that's not all. There are also examples of struck-through errors, where foreign materials such as grease or debris interfered with the die during the minting process. These can create soft or missing details in the monument, the inscriptions, or even across the soldier's figure. These types of errors are rare, unique, and often command very high premiums on the collector's market. Let's not forget about the smaller details that can still make a big impact: die chips and die cracks. These appear as small raised bumps or fine lines across the surface of the coin. On the Gettysburg quarter, they often appear along the soldier's arm, near the monument's base, or in the rim around the coin. These may seem minor to an untrained eye, but to collectors, these unique flaws represent rare variations that are worth watching closely. As with any valuable coin, condition is everything. A Gettysburg quarter with any of these rare errors can be worth a good amount, but when found in mint state condition, that means no scratches, no wear, just pure uncirculated beauty, the value can skyrocket. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are where the real value is found, especially when paired with one of these desirable errors. Now let's talk about the market demand, because the Gettysburg 2011D quarter is quickly becoming a favorite among modern collectors. With fewer error examples surfacing, competition is rising. Auction sites, coin dealers, and private collectors are all keeping a close eye on this specific coin. Some recent auctions have seen error coins sell for thousands of dollars, with bidding wars proving that this quarter is far from ordinary. So what should you be doing right now? Simple: check every 2011D Gettysburg quarter you come across. Grab a magnifier and study every detail carefully. Look closely at the inscriptions, the soldier's features, the monument lines, and the rim. Any sign of doubling, off-centering, odd textures, or raised marks could be a sign that you found something truly valuable. And here's the part that gets every collector's heart racing: one incredible example of the Gettysburg 2011D quarter, featuring a well-defined double die error and preserved in mint state, was recently estimated at an astonishing $25,000. That's right, $25,000 for a coin that could be hiding in your pocket change, or sitting unrecognized in a coin jar on your shelf. Have you come across a Gettysburg quarter that looks a little unusual? Think you might have an error coin on your hands? Drop a comment below and let us know what you found. We love hearing your discoveries, answering your questions, and learning from fellow collectors in our amazing community. Keep hunting, keep learning, and always remember, your $25,000 discovery might be just one quarter away. Specially, I'm talking about the United States $quarter coin Great Smoky Mountains 2014 P, a coin that's more than a scenic tribute. It's a rare find, a collector's prize, and believe it or not, some examples have been valued as high as $19,000. This coin is part of the celebrated America the Beautiful Quarters program, and it was the very first release of the year 2014. It honors Great Smoky Mountains National Park, one of America's most beloved natural wonders, located on the border of Tennessee and North Carolina. The reverse design is simply stunning. It features a rustic log cabin, a sweeping view of the Smokies in the background, and a majestic hawk soaring in the sky. The detail in the image is striking, capturing the peaceful, untamed beauty of this region in a way few coins ever have. It's a perfect blend of artistry and storytelling in coin form, but here's what makes this Smoky Mountains quarter truly fascinating: it's not just a pretty design. Certain versions of this coin, particularly those minted in Philadelphia in 2014, have been discovered with rare and valuable errors. These minting mistakes are what set specific coins apart and can instantly make them highly sought after and extremely valuable among serious collectors. One of the standout varieties is the double die error, where elements of the coin's design appear to be double due to a misalignment during striking. On the Great Smoky Mountains quarter, this can appear on the lettering such as Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, or even the delicate feathers of the soaring hawk. These doubling effects are not just eye-catching, they are highly prized and can command premium values when verified and graded. Collectors are also on the lookout for off-center strike errors, where the design is visibly shifted to one side. This type of error creates a unique and dramatic appearance, especially when a portion of the log cabin or hawk is partially missing. If you find a Smoky Mountains quarter with this error and a clearly visible date and mint mark, you've got a true rarity in your hands, and the collector market will definitely take notice. Another error worth watching for is the struck-through error, where foreign material interferes during the coin's minting, resulting in part of the design appearing faded, blurry, or oddly shaped. These can affect the roof of the cabin, the horizon of the mountains, or the bird in flight. Every struck-through coin is one of a kind, making it even more attractive to specialists and error coin collectors. And let's not forget the subtle yet important die cracks and die chips that appear on many valuable coins. These can be small raised lines or bumps on the coin's surface, often found along the cabin roof, around the mountain ridge, or near the hawk. While they may seem like minor imperfections, to collectors they are exciting markers of originality and rarity, but rarity is only part of the story. Condition is everything in the world of numismatics. A Smoky Mountains quarter with an error is great, but when it's found in mint state condition, that means no wear, full luster, and sharp detail, that's where its true value comes alive. Coins graded MS 65 or higher by trusted grading companies become investment-worthy pieces, especially when paired with confirmed errors or dramatic varieties. There's growing excitement around this coin among collectors, especially those who appreciate both the artistic beauty and the potential of modern coinage. Auctions in recent months have seen high prices for Smoky Mountains quarters that feature visible errors and are professionally graded. And with more collectors joining the hunt every day, the demand continues to grow, making this coin one of the quiet sleepers of the America the Beautiful series. So, what can you do right now? Start by going through your change, your saved coin rolls, or your collection binders. Look for any 2014 P Great Smoky Mountains quarters and study them carefully. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to check every detail, the inscriptions, the bird, the mountains, and especially the edges of the lettering. One tiny flaw could reveal a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered, and here's the most exciting part of this story: one extraordinary 2014 P Smoky Mountains quarter, featuring a rare mint error and preserved in near-perfect condition, was recently appraised at a staggering $19,000. That's right, $19,000 for a coin that might be resting unnoticed in a drawer or sitting inside a forgotten coin jar. Have you found a Great Smoky Mountains quarter with something unique or different about it? Do you think you might have a double die, off-center strike, or another mint error? Let us know in the comments. Our amazing community of collectors is always ready to help identify, learn, and celebrate each other's finds. Keep your eyes open, stay curious, and remember, your $19,000 treasure could be hiding in the beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains. Next coin is all about a breathtaking coin that not only celebrates America's natural beauty but could also put thousands of dollars in your pocket, if you're lucky enough to spot the right details. Get ready for an in-depth journey into the world of the United States $quarter coin White Mountain 2013 P, a coin that's quickly becoming a hot favorite among collectors for its rarity, errors, and value. This stunning quarter was the very first release in 2013 under the America the Beautiful Quarters program. It commemorates White Mountain National Forest in New Hampshire, a land of majestic peaks, peaceful woodlands, and deep historical significance. The design is nothing short of breathtaking. The reverse side of the coin features a bold and inspiring view of Mount Chocorua framed by ancient birch trees. The scene captures the raw beauty and rugged spirit of the White Mountains, making this quarter one of the most visually captivating coins in the entire series. But what's turning heads among collectors is more than just the scenery, it's the hidden value that comes with certain rare minting errors on the 2013 P edition. These are the coins that went through something unexpected during the minting process, and those tiny mistakes have made them prized possessions in the numismatic world. Let's start with one of the most desirable errors out there, the double die error. If you take a close look at some White Mountain quarters, you might notice the words like White Mountain or New Hampshire appear to have a shadowed or doubled effect. This happens when the coin is struck twice in slightly different positions. When verified, this kind of doubling can instantly boost the coin's value dramatically, especially when it's in mint condition. Next, we have the off-center strike error, a visual treat for error coin collectors. In this mistake, the entire design of the coin is misaligned during minting. You might see part of the image shifted to one side or even missing completely. When these errors are paired with a visible mint mark and date, they become incredibly rare and valuable. Another thrilling find is the struck-through error, where foreign material like grease or fibers interferes with the minting process, causing part of the coin's design to be faint, incomplete, or distorted. On the White Mountain quarter, this could result in a hazy-looking mountain, blurry trees, or even missing inscriptions, all of which signal a one-of-a-kind collectible that serious buyers are always chasing. Don't overlook die cracks and die chips either. These may seem small, but to collectors, they represent rare variations. You might see raised lines or small blobs of metal on the coin's surface, often near the mountain peaks, along the tree branches, or close to the rim. Each one of these is like a fingerprint from the minting process, making your coin uniquely valuable. But to truly unlock a coin's worth, condition is key. A White Mountain quarter with any of these special errors becomes much more valuable when it's in uncirculated or mint state condition, typically graded MS 65 or higher. That means no scratches, no wear, and full luster. Collectors and auction houses are willing to pay top dollar for coins that look like they just left the mint. This coin is especially hot right now because collectors are becoming more focused on the America the Beautiful series, and the White Mountain quarter stands out for its early release, clean design, and growing scarcity in high grades with verified errors. Recent sales have shown rising demand for these coins, with auction prices climbing steadily. One auction even featured a rare double-die White Mountain quarter that caused an intense bidding war. Collectors knew exactly what they were fighting for. So what should you do if you want to find one of these treasures? Start by checking your change. Go through your 2013 P quarters and examine them under bright light or a magnifier. Pay attention to the details, the inscriptions, the rim, the trees, the mountain's edge, and look for anything that seems off, doubled, shifted, or oddly textured. You never know when a $15,000 discovery could be hiding in plain sight. That's right. One incredible White Mountain quarter from 2013, featuring a rare mint error and graded in high mint state condition, was recently valued at a jaw-dropping $15,000. A small piece of metal that tells the story of nature, America, and the surprising value that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Have you come across a white mountain quarter that looks different or special? Think you've spotted a rare error? Drop us a comment below and let us know. We love hearing from passionate collectors, helping to identify hidden gems, and sharing knowledge within this amazing coin collecting community. Keep collecting, and always remember, your $15,000 coin might just be hiding behind a birch tree in the White Mountains. Last unique coin, we're diving deep into one of the most beautiful and potentially highly valuable coins from the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the United States $quarter coin Shenandoah 2014p. This isn't just a tribute to natural beauty, it's a coin that could be worth thousands of dollars if you're lucky enough to spot one of its rare features. This stunning coin was released in 2014 and celebrates Shenandoah National Park, nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. The design is absolutely captivating. It shows a hiker standing on a rocky overlook, gazing out at a rugged and rolling landscape. It's a snapshot of freedom, adventure, and America's breathtaking wilderness all captured in a single coin. The detail in the rocks, the trees, and even the hiker's stance is a tribute to the artists behind this masterpiece. But what truly excites collectors is what lies beneath the surface, the rare errors and unique features that make some versions of this coin worth far more than 25 cents. Let's start with one of the most desirable and eye-catching minting mistakes, the double die error. If you look closely, especially at the inscriptions like Shenandoah, Virginia, or even the date, you might notice faint shadows or doubling effects. These occur when the coin is struck twice during minting but slightly misaligned. This type of error is rare, but when you find one in a Shenandoah quarter, it becomes a true collector's dream and can multiply the coin's value many times over. Another highly valuable error to look out for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin isn't properly aligned during the striking process. The result? A lopsided design where part of the hiker or the landscape may be pushed to one side or partially missing. If the mint mark and date are still visible, this kind of error is considered extremely collectible and in high demand by those who specialize in US $quarter errors. Now, let's talk about one of the more mysterious and exciting minting flaws, the struck-through error. During the minting process, foreign materials like grease, dust, or even fibers can interfere with the die, causing part of the coin's design to appear faded or incomplete. In the Shenandoah quarter, this could make the rocky outcrop look smooth or the hiker appear ghost-like. These unique quirks give the coin a one-of-a-kind appearance, and serious value among error coin hunters. Even smaller details like die chips or die cracks can turn this coin into a hidden gem. Look closely around the hiker's feet, along the rocky cliff, or near the rim. These raised lines or small bumps might seem like imperfections, but they're actually signs of a die breaking down during minting. Each one is unique, and for many collectors, they're exactly what makes a coin worth owning, grading, and displaying proudly. Of course, a coin's condition is everything when determining value. If you find a Shenandoah quarter with a rare error in uncirculated or mint state condition, especially something graded MS 65 or above, you're holding something far more valuable than it looks. Sharp details, no scratches, and a brilliant shine can elevate even the rarest coin to its maximum market potential. This particular quarter is gaining traction fast in the coin collecting world. The 2014p Shenandoah quarter, especially with confirmed errors, has become a hot item at auctions. Collectors are realizing that modern quarters with documented mint mistakes are becoming harder to find as time passes. Recent listings for error-filled Shenandoah quarters in high-grade condition have seen impressive bidding activity, and the demand just keeps growing. So what should you do right now? Take a fresh look at every 2014p Shenandoah quarter in your collection. Use a magnifier or a coin loupe. Check the lettering. Inspect the hiker. Analyze the cliffs and the edges of the coin. Anything that looks odd, misaligned, blurred, or raised in a strange way could be a sign of hidden value. If you think you found something special, don't let it sit. Get it graded by a professional coin grading service and unlock its true worth. And now, here comes the part that gets every collector's heart racing. one exceptional 2014 piece Shenandoah quarter, featuring a well-defined double die error and preserved in pristine condition, has been appraised at an astounding $18,000. That's right, $18,000 for a coin that could easily be hiding in your loose change or coin jar right now. Have you come across a Shenandoah quarter that looks unusual or suspiciously valuable? Do you think you found an error that could lead to a big payday? Let us know in the comments. We're building a community of collectors helping each other discover coins that the average person would never even notice. If you found this video helpful, inspiring, or just plain exciting, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another valuable coin story. Stay curious, keep hunting, and remember, your $18,000 treasure could be hiding behind the trees and trails of Shenandoah National Park.